The following is a presentation of Studio Audrain, powered by the Mexico Ledger.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Saturday Morning Sports Show, coming to you live from Slumberland in Mexico, brought to you by the Mexico Ledger and Slumberland Furniture. We also want to thank our sponsors, the Slumberland Furniture, of course, Arthur Center Community Health, the Mexico School District, United Credit Union, the Community R6 School District as well. And it is almost time for the high school football season, the regular season, to come to an end. Just kind of going over some of those scores from Week 8 last night. Number 4 in Mexico losing to Moberly last night, 28-21. Still ranked 10th in Class 4. Class 2 battle of state-ranked teams. Number 5 Centralia with a big win over number 10 Palmyra, 44-10. And North Callaway with a big victory, 50-8. We're going to talk to some of those guys here in just a couple of minutes, but we have Mexico football coaches Travis Simmons and Andy Baker in this morning, and good to see you guys here.
Yeah, great to see you.
Glad to have you. It was homecoming game last night. It was senior night last night. There was a lot going on over at Hawthorne Heights.
Yes.
Coach Simmons, just kind of recap the week with all of that going on and your seniors. It was a big night for them.
Yeah, big night, but I said we started off early on Sunday with the Powder Puff game, so we got the homecoming festivities started early, and just is your typical homecoming week, all the stuff that they do to get ready for that, so it was a good week.
Is your house okay?
Yeah, it's part of the gig,
All right,
so it comes with the territory.
TPing is what we're talking about, folks. It happens in Mexico during homecoming week. Coach Baker, kind of talk a little bit about some of your seniors on that team. Aiden Gears comes to mind. Drew DeMent, of course, he's out right now with an injury, but kind of talk about some of those guys.
Sure. Yeah. No. Like I said, we missed Drew last night. Drew's been a big player. Been a 4-year player for us at the varsity level, and we definitely missed him last night. Worked hard, has worked hard, and other Aiden Gears, only his second year with us. He came out last year, and he's stepped up and done the job. And has been a real good addition to, we wish we would have had him 4 years ago. Yeah. And then, other seniors, Corbin Dorsey has been just a blessing to have for the 4 years. He's been a 4-year player for us. And, of course, our quarterback, Charlie Fisher, 4-year player, too. I'm trying to think. I hate bringing up specific names. I'm sure I'm going to leave somebody out of our seniors.
All those guys have had a lot of starts for us, and we got a solid starting group. Our stack linebackers too, Kelvin and Evan Ford. Our O linemen, Layton and Broker. All those guys that have been with us for 4 years are great kids. So,
absolutely. Yeah. If you want, I'm sure the Mexico High School still has some of these
program.
All the seniors up on the front of that program. Go by and pick that up.
We never get to see that.
Never
we never see.
No doubt. It's one more week left in the regular season, and it's going to be a trip to St. Louis next week. MICDS. It's an afternoon game, which is a little bit different.
Yeah.
1 o'clock because they don't have lights. Lights at the stadium is the way I understand it. Kind of talk about MICDS and getting prepared for that regular season finale.
Well, if you want to go first.
It's in my CDS, so they're a solid, well coached program. So it's one of those things we got to watch the tape and be prepared for a nice physical game. But that's what we do. So we just got to be prepared to go.
Yeah, no, they're historically just a good program. I think maybe the record's not quite as good this year as compared to last year if I'm looking at, but they're still
in my
very solid team. But from an offensive standpoint, we do what we do, and so we just try to rep against maybe the different fronts they might bring to us, that kind of thing.
You'll have to leave Mexico somewhat early on Saturday morning. How does that play differently for a game plan on a Saturday game instead of the late Friday night game? Does that impact anything?
Well, I don't think coaching-wise it does. I think maybe kid-wise it's not the usual routine. It's a different routine. But they seem to adjust and go. When we played Saturday afternoon games a few years ago in the playoffs, it seems like everybody does all right when you're doing that. So you adapt.
Absolutely. The seedings are still kind of being fought for. Mexico looks like maybe they could move into that number 3 spot. You guys have already beaten 3 teams that are actually in your district bracket. Kind of your thoughts going into the playoffs, if you will.
I look at it. I still just always look at it as a game at a time. We got a game next week, and then we'll see where we fall, and then we got a game the following week. Yep. and I try not to think about all the different parameters. It's just kind of let's go to the game at hand, and let's go from there. And then we just hope we come out injury free, and then go on to the next one.
Have you guys remained? I mean, I know Drew is injured, but as far as the rest of the team go, everybody looked pretty healthy at this point in the season.
I think there's bumps and bruises
exactly like
around,
when you play a game like football, it's going to happen. There's not everybody, you're not only 100% probably that first week of practice, and then everybody kind of has to deal with a little bit of something. So, but our kids battle, so we'll be ready to go.
Guys, want to wish you the best of luck. I appreciate you getting up early on the Saturday morning, and well, we would have you next Saturday, but you'll be heading to MICVS in St. Louis, so we'll catch up with you after that, and best of luck on the rest of the season.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Mexico high school football coaches Travis Simmons, Andy Baker, and we certainly appreciate them stopping by this morning. We do want to thank our sponsors once again, as the Arthur Center Community Health, our studio sponsors, Slumberland Furniture, United Credit Union, the Mexico School District, and Community R6, and the Weber family of pharmacies, of course. A big thanks to them. Guys, we appreciate you stopping by. We're going to chat with the Mexico softball girls. We're going to bring them in as the district playoffs have begun in high school softball. And the girls of fall as they come into the set here. We have head coach Hanna Jones coming in. We also have Alyssa Miller coming in. And we have Keerstan Ewing as well. So welcome into the show, guys.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Well, we've been following you guys all season. You're up to 19 wins now, and you've had quite the week in the district playoffs. Coach, we'll start off with you. Kind of, your team seems to be catching fire, and do you like playing this underdog role?
I do. I think that the girls kind of feel like they have something to prove a little bit. But the biggest thing is I want them to feel like the game isn't bigger than them. Just go in with confidence and play their game, and they won't have to worry about who's ranked what. So.
No doubt. Alyssa Miller, let's talk about your week. You're at the shortstop position for the Mexico Lady Bulldogs softball team. How's your season going, and kind of your thoughts and feelings getting some wins in the district playoffs? This is an exciting time of year?
Yeah, this season's been pretty good. Coming into districts, it was really fun. Playing Kirksville, beating them, and then playing Hawesville with a good win for Hanna.
Yeah, we want to talk a little bit about that here too. Keerstan will bring you into the conversation, and we're talking about Hannah Lloyd. She's a big leader on this team, a senior, and had an injury in that last game against Hallsville. Kind of tell us a little bit about that and your thoughts and feelings after Hannah had to leave the game.
It was a really scary moment for all of us. After it happened, middle of the game, you kind of have to recollect yourselves and come out strong and try to come back together as a team, and we did, and we came out and beat Hallsville.
Keerstan, tell everybody the position that you play on the team and kind of your thoughts at this point in the season. I mean, it's got to be winning that district title, right?
Yeah. I pitch. It's exciting. It's kind of get nervous, but we know what to do. We know how to play. We're a good team, and we can come out and fight against Macon.
What do you do to get rid of those pregame jitters? Do you have any rituals, any songs that you put in the in your earphones or anything that you listen to?
Not really.
No. Okay, not at all. All right. Macon is going to be the opponent on Monday night. You guys have faced Macon. You've already got a win over them earlier in the season. It was a close game. Kind of your thoughts on what you need to do to defeat this Macon team a second time?
We're pretty evenly matched with Macon, but we've beat them once. We can beat them again. As long as we stay focused on our controllables, be confident in our game, and play the way we should, then there's no reason why we can't win again. I think the main thing is just making sure that we stay focused, we keep our energy up, and we have a good attitude going into the game, and we'll do great.
All right. Well, definitely all eyes will be on that game.
Yeah.
We need the Mexico faithful to come out. I'm sure you're making a plea for them to come out and support you guys there. Thank you guys for coming out. We've got a couple of more Mexico softball girls that we want to bring onto the set here.
All right.
Best of luck to you on Monday night.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. As we have Scottie Smith coming on and Aleigha Henderson taking their seats. Scottie, we want to kind of find out from you, big win the other night, an extra innings win against Hallsville. Now, they beat Centralia, who was the number 1 seed in that bracket. Kind of your thoughts whenever you saw, okay, Hallsville's coming. Did it feel like they had some momentum? Were you nervous at all?
I was a little nervous, but I was definitely confident going into the game. I felt like they would have momentum, but I knew we were also excited to get to play them. We were excited that Centralia was out. We wouldn't have to play them. We were like, we got this. Like, we're good.
Absolutely.
Definitely exciting, though.
For sure. Aleigha, kind of your thoughts in that game, when everybody kind of rallied around Hanna, you guys really made a nice comeback in that game. Your thoughts and feelings on that big win?
It was pretty nerve-wracking at the beginning when we kind of started off slow, but and after Hanna getting hurt, but we knew that Hanna would want us to win, and we wanted to win districts this year, so we came out stronger than we did at the beginning of the game.
Absolutely. I think you're going for your first district title in several years. That's got to be exciting. The spotlight's on the program. Kind of, what are you thinking going into this making game? Are you thinking a lot about it, or are you just trying to put it out of your mind? I'm just going to go play. How do you prepare for a game?
I feel like I'm just trying to go play. I feel like if I think about it too much, I'm just going to overdo it, mess up. So I'm just going to get there, play, do my thing. Hopefully it'll turn out in a good end.
You've got a lot of coaches in your family. Are they giving you some advice?
Definitely giving me advice, texting me like, oh, do this next time, do this. You're doing good though, have fun. It's like, thanks guys.
Thanks guys. Aleigha, how are you preparing for the making game?
I'm just making sure not to get too much into my head and staying calm about things so that I don't freak out and stay confident.
All right, we want to wish you guys the best of luck. Is it a 6 o'clock start time, I think on Monday night?
Yeah.
All right, hopefully the friends and the family and everybody will come out and support you guys. Best of luck as you go for a district championship.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all so much. Aleigha Henderson and with the Mexico softball team here, as well as Scottie Smith. I want to thank Coach Jones, Keerstan Ewing, and also Alyssa Miller for coming out this morning. Let's thank our sponsors again, the Slumberland Furniture, our studio sponsor. And, there's a lot of things going on here at Slumberland this weekend. A big clearance sale, so we want you to come check that out. Mattresses are on sale as well, so come out to Slumberland and check that out. Say hey to Logan and Andy this weekend as we bring in North Callaway football, coming off of a big win last night. 50 points, and I think that was for the third consecutive game. Coach O'Neill, talk a little bit about that offense. It looks like it's up and running.
Yeah, these guys have been working really hard. We had that tough loss against Palmyra earlier this year, and I think it helped kind of refocus us. And our guys have been working hard the last couple of weeks, and we got some goals that we want to accomplish, and we've been doing well.
42.5 points per game is what you're averaging right now. It was a 50-8 win over Van Far. We want to bring in Coltyn O'Neill. Coltyn, you're the quarterback here. You're having a big season. Kind of talk a little bit about that offense off and rolling and being able to score those kinds of points.
Definitely O-line working. Every receiver's working hard, running routes hard. I do passing off of the running, so a strong run game definitely helps open up that passing for me.
Kind of your thoughts and goals going into this season, and are you achieving some of those?
Yep, conference definitely, and going good so far, and districts is a definitely big feat for us, but a good goal.
No doubt. I'm going to switch topics on you here for a minute. I understand you're a WWE fan.
Oh, gosh.
Do you watch any of those videos and get hyped up before you get out on the football field?
I wouldn't say I watch them a few times. I wouldn't say before a football game. No.
Okay, all right. Well, just checking. I too am a big WWE fan, so I had to talk about that a little bit. Ben Haubner, you're a senior. You're an offensive lineman. You're fourth on the team in tackles. The defense has been doing just as well as the offense. Kind of talk a little bit about your defensive crew.
Yeah, we ever since we switched to this new defense, we haven't let up a touchdown in the past 3 weeks, and the D-line's working, getting to the ball, and my linebackers on both sides of me are fast to the ball, good outside. Everybody just swarming to the ball, 11 guys, pretty much every play. It's going good.
Absolutely. Kind of talk a little bit about your goals. Are you making little mini goals here? I know next week is Wright City. You could win that conference title. Is that definitely a goal? And you have the game at your house. Does that make a little bit of a difference?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we've been playing good at home this season besides that one game. But, yeah, my main goal this year was to win conference and district, so.
Zach Craghead, we want to bring you into the conversation, sir. You're a senior as well. Everything seems to be going really, really well. 5-0 in the EMO Conference, 7-1 record. Talk about your senior season a little bit as everything is really coming together.
It's going how I hoped it would, besides that one loss against Palmyra. In the district, we didn't get the district we wanted, but we got to play those teams eventually, so we might as well play them earlier in districts, in the playoffs, and later on.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about what it would mean to win a conference title outright if you can achieve that goal.
Well, it'd be amazing. Like, every high school player wants to win their conference, and to do it your senior year is something special.
It's a home game next week. Coach, kind of give us the keys to the game to coming out with a win against Wright City.
Yeah, we have to continue to improve as a team. Our defense has to continue to play well and play fast. Wright City's got a lot of athletes on the field, and so it's going to be a challenge for us. And then offensively, we have to continue to execute. So I think these guys have been working hard, and we're going in the right direction. And, we know we got a challenge next week and a good Wright City team, and I think these guys are up for that challenge.
This late in the season, is there still a lot of practice time, guys, or is it mainly in the film room, or is it a little bit of a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. These guys do a great job of watching film on their own. As coaches, we kind of coach them through a little bit of film watching, but we spend a lot of time on the field making sure that we clean up all the little things, and we know our assignments, and we're focused on those things.
All right. We'll switch over to college football. I'm sure you guys watch a little college football. Mizzou is trying to rebound this week as they take on Auburn. Any predictions as far as Mizzou and Auburn today? And we'll start off with you, Ben. You're on camera. It's going to be on record. I mean, no pressure.
Mizzou wins 35-17.
35-17. All right, Coltyn?
I'll say 42-30.
M-I-Z?
Yes.
All right, Zach?
I got Mizzou by 50.
By 50 from Zach Craghead. Very nice. Coach O'Neill?
Yeah, I just wanted it to be a good football game. I'm a Mizzou fan. I think Mizzou will pull it off. They've been playing well, but tough place to go in Auburn to play. So first road game, hopefully they do well.
All right. Well, we might be able to make a living at this if we get all these predictions correct. So, listen, guys, I want to wish you the best of luck on the season. Good luck on winning that conference title next week.
Thank you. Thanks, man. Thanks for having us on.
Thank you guys so much. From North Callaway football, head coach Kevin O'Neill, also Coltyn O'Neill, Ben Haubner, Zach Craghead, all in the house here this morning. And we do want to thank our sponsors once again, the Weber family of pharmacy, supporting local sports. United Credit Union. Saw them out at the Mexico football game last night, having some raffles, and a lot of people had fun out there. Arthur Center Community Health, Community R6 School District, the Mexico School District, Slumberland Furniture. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of deals going on, a mega sale. They've got mattresses on sale and a lot of clearance items out here, so check out Slumberland Furniture. Now, we want to bring in the Community R6 trap team coming into the set here right now. I want to welcome in Ezra Johnson. We also have Layton Wright and the coach of the trap team, Stacy French. Welcome in, guys.
Thanks for having us, Matt.
Listen, I want to talk a little bit about trap. It seems like every year I get on social media and I hear about the Community R6 trap team and how well that you guys are doing. Tell us a little bit about your season. We'll start off with Layton. What's it like shooting trap? How do you get prepared for something like that?
Getting prepared for trap is just getting in the mindset of
consistency. Like, you have to be ready to shoot all 50 straight and get in the flow. Getting your shotgun, like figuring out which shotgun you're going to use, and just consistency. That's the biggest thing. Just keep using it. That's how you get in the flow.
What's kind of your percentage rate of hitting those targets? Can we talk a little bit about that?
I don't know my percentage, but my average is around 40.
Okay.
And you shoot at a 50.
That's pretty good. Ezra, how long you been doing trap, if you will?
I think this was my 4th year.
Your 4th year,
Yep.
and you are a senior.
No, I'm a sophomore.
You got one more year to go, but you started in junior high.
Yeah.
All right, talk a little bit about trap, what that means for you. What's trap all about?
Trap, I've improved a lot throughout the 4 years I've been doing it. I'm looking forward to it every year. I mean, it's my favorite sport. I'm consistently getting better. I went into this year hoping to do good and hoping to set some new records for myself, and started out the season with tryouts, and I did really good on those. Then we moved on to the actual season, and I just kept progressing from there and kept breaking those goals I was trying to get.
Coach French, you coach trap. How many hours of preparation goes into that to get everybody ready for trap season?
So we spend a lot of time over the summer. We have an open trap night, one night a week, where kids can come in and shoot. It's a little different with trap shooting, that it's not a practice every day like some of our other athletics, because of the part of it, the expense of the shells and the targets, but also just the impact that these guys have on their shoulders from shooting that much. So once we get into the season, we're practicing one night a week, going to at least 2 shoots a week as well. So yeah. My husband is actually the main trap coach, and I'm kind of the logistics coordinator for the team and making sure we're where we need to be on time and driving the bus there.
Where all do you go for the trap season? How many schools do you guys visit?
Typically, most of our conference shoots, we go up to West Quincy, just outside of Taylor. We shoot at Paris. We shoot at Centralia, hosts a shoot. It's there at Prairie Grove outside of Columbia. And then we're pretty fortunate that we have our own range at school. So we host a couple of shoots. Mexico FFA hosted a shoot at our school. We host our own shoot, and we host a couple conference shoots as well. And do you guys have like a district playoff format that you go into for trap shoot, or how does that work? Our district is split up by our FFA district, so we shoot at the area level first. We won our area shoot. It was up at West Quincy, and then our district shoot, we ended up 4th, and it was back up at West Quincy. Our state level shoot this fall was down at Lynn Creek in Camdenton at the big MTA grounds there, and we were 4th at that Fall Classic shoot too. Very nice. Stacy French is also the FFA advisor over at Community R6, and you're getting ready for the big FFA convention. You were telling me today that you're going to be attending an NBA game over there. Is that right? Yeah, the Pacers play there at Gamebridge Fieldhouse on Halloween night. They've got a pretty good group special on tickets, and that was something that was going to be kind of a unique opportunity. Our kids don't get a lot of options. We spend a lot of time at some Cardinals games, and kids get to go to NFL games, but NBA is something new for, I think, the majority of our members that are going. Very cool. Are either of you guys in FFA?
Yeah, we both
You're
are.
Both in FFA. Are you looking forward to the Pacers game?
Yes.
All right. Yes, that's a for sure. All right, guys. Well, listen, we appreciate you stopping by this morning and talking trap with us, if you will. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming out here today. Ezra Johnson, Layton Wright, Stacy French. We're going to stay with Community R6, as a matter of fact, as we've got a couple of guys coming in here. The Curtis clan will be joining us. The athletic director, Bob Curtis, is here in the house. Also, Bronson Curtis is with us. Bronson, we're going to stay with the trap theme for just a moment. Your junior high trap team. When did you start shooting trap?
This year.
Just this year?
Yep. I'm a 7th grader, and I'm very interested. I'm a big waterfowl hunter, so I thought it'd be something fun.
Is it fun? And
yeah.
Talk a little bit about that. You're trying to shoot a target. How big is that target that you're trying to hit?
I mean, it's only about that big. They're orange. Usually, you have to be pretty good at aim to shoot them. They usually go out to the rights and the lefts and straight outs. They'll go within a spread, so it's pretty tough, but I like it.
Very nice. How many kids are involved in the junior high in that trap? Pretty good participation?
Yeah, I think there's 5 of us. We just had enough to make a team this year. My class is a pretty big class, but not a lot of us are shooters. But we had enough to make a team.
And how'd you guys do?
We did pretty good. We had some good scores throughout the season. I shot pretty good, and two of my buddies shot good. My twin sister, she joined. She was doing pretty good too, so we had a pretty good season.
Do you give her tips?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Does she take your advice?
Yes.
He kind of talked her into they had 4, and to make a team you got to have 5, and so he kind of recruited his
Look
sister.
at that.
Yep.
Well, very nice. Will you shoot trap in high school? Is that still the plan?
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, we'd like to hear about that trap season. Best of luck to you on that. Coach Curtis, Bob Curtis, also the athletic director at Community R6. Kind of give us a preview as the fall sports are wrapping up and you're getting ready to go into winter sports. You're not only the AD, but you're also the head coach of the Community R6 Lady Trojans basketball team. You kind of gearing up for that?
Yeah, it's been a great fall. I know we had 9 wins in fall baseball this fall, and softball team is really kind of getting hot here. Got a real nice first-round win in the 3-6 game over Canton. Played really well in that game, and excited for them today. They play Silex today. But I'd be lying if I didn't tell you when Halloween gets here, I get fired up about basketball. It's getting to that time. You can see the girls kind of just shake their head in the hallway because they see it in me, the energy for hoops. So we're excited for basketball season to get started, and got a real veteran crew this year. Real senior heavy and some really athletic freshmen that are coming in to join the team, and so we're excited. It's gonna be a great winter.
It does make a difference having that senior leadership on the team. Kind of talk a little bit about the importance of that.
Yeah, this crew, been working with them since they were in 3rd, 4th grade. My daughter is in that class, and she's got a great group of friends that have made basketball a priority, and we're just excited for their senior year. Our schedule's super tough. Our conference right now is it's loaded. It's going to be exciting from that standpoint because to get W's, it's going to be a dogfight all winter, just because it's the CAC is in such a great position. You'll see a lot of them in the playoffs last year in the Final Four with Cairo, and it won't be any different this year. So we know that we are definitely in for a test, but this group is talented and ready to go.
All right. Well, listen, guys, we want to have you back out for basketball season for sure.
Yeah.
We want to hear more about trap, but appreciate you guys getting up and chatting it up with us this morning. That's going to do it for another Mexico Ledger Sports Show. We do want to thank our sponsors once again, Weber Family of Pharmacy, Slumberland Furniture, our studio sponsor. They've got deals, and more deals going on here today. A mega sale. Also, mattresses are on sale, clearance items. Come out and say hi to Logan and Andy this afternoon. United Credit Union, Mexico School District, the Arthur Center Community Health, and the Community R6 School District. Without them, this show wouldn't be possible. So a big thanks. I'm Matt Pilger for the Mexico Ledger Saturday Morning Sports Show, live from Slumberland.